This is LRC46. This is the grain copier compound. This particular one is yellow. So obviously the base grain is a white colour and grain copier compound is yellow. So you can tell the two apart so you know exactly what they are for. So obviously the base grain is LRC45. So grain copier, basically that is going to put the grain back into your leather item. You would obviously apply the LRC45 on the base first of all, let that cure by putting the Teflon over, heating with the heat iron, and then you would get a spatula again and put a microscopic thin coating over the surface of the hole, get a grain pad, which you can sort of use on the surface, like any of these grain pads. There's a particular grain pad there, as you can clearly see, silicone molded grain pad. That could then put over the actual item where you've put your LRC46 grain copier, put your Teflon paper over it, and then heat with the heat iron until that's cured. There is no real sort of set time limit as to how long that's going to take to cure. It is a matter of just sort of trial and error and looking to see whether you need to. So to remove this, you wouldn't take the grain pad off completely, because that would mean that when you put it back on again, you wouldn't get the grain in the correct position. So hold it in one corner and just lift a corner to see whether it is cured or it's still not cured. If it hasn't cured, go back again with the heat, with the grain, with the heat iron to keep that cured. It depends on ambient temperatures where you are, your country location. Some countries, obviously England's a lot like lower temperatures, and somewhere like America, out in sort of like Arizona where it's a lot warmer, so there it will cure a lot quicker. It also depends on temperatures of the day, whether you're in a building, outside, etc., etc. So it literally only takes like a minute or two to cure anyway, but in normal cases that should be correct. Sometimes if it's very thin, it can take seconds. So just bear that in mind. That is LRC46 grain copier compound. Put it straight onto the surface with a spatula, very, very thin. Don't leave any edges. Make it very, very thin where it blends into the leather. Grain it all over, and then once you've done that, wipe it over with the LRC alcohol cleaner, and that then degreases the surface, ready to put your LRC leather colorant paint on there. LRC46 grain copier compound. Hop on over to the website, leatherrepaircompany.com.